and we got it done. Very cool. Everybody happy about it? Some of them aren't. You see those guys swinging in the air? Ah, get out of here. Rabble, rabble, rabble. We don't like it. Rabble away. Well, too bad, because I got that district done. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Urban Empire. I'm your host, the scummiest mayor you've ever known as Falcon. We did a one-shot on this bad boy probably a couple of days ago now, and you guys were very vocal about wanting to see more of this going forward. Now, the problem with that is, as I mentioned with the first video, I am limited to what I could show you here until the release date on January 20. So, what I figure I'd do at the very least is maybe record another episode or two and show you more of Arrow number 1. And if you guys really want to see more of this going forward on release date, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like, and I'll go ahead and make a full playthrough on January 20 when the game fully comes out. But what I wanted to do here today is probably just show you a bit more of what's happening here. So, without further ado, let me zoom on out. Hey, there's a couple of birds flying around too. How you doing, fellow birdies? Yeah, I'm like you. Except, less, aerodynamic apparently right now, because I'm recording, but that's okay. Anyway, let me zoom on out over here. Now, things might look a little bit different to you right now, and that's okay. Don't freak out about it here. What happened was, let me actually get this running in real time here. What happened was, after the first episode, I couldn't save. The game has a really particular way of letting you save when it's doing the whole tutorial phasing, so I was under the impression I could not save, and I wasn't aware if you guys would like to see some more. The video came out, you guys were interested in seeing some more, so what I did here though was that off camera, I went ahead and I retraced my steps. I'm still rocking the same dude, baby Gerbert food von Filzen. I'm still a scumbag, and as you can see, we have our very first district, and we have the second district ready to go right here, which is the one that we were voting on when we left off last video. So no big problem, don't you worry too much about it, nothing much has really changed here at the moment. That being said, for the second district, I proposed a police station here, because in the first one we had a school, right? Now, if you look at the Happy Wheel Life thing over here, I don't think it's called a Happy Wheel Life, but the happiness wheel of life needs over here, I noticed that the school thing is doing pretty good. As you see, if you click over here, it'll tell you the demand for school is 13, we are providing 12. So it's not the demand met, but it's very close to it. Satisfaction is obviously a 9. I think the highest number you can go over here is 10. So we're doing really good. Now, when it comes to security, we were at a 5. The demand is 11, and we are providing 8. So I'd figure we'd probably go to a police station in the next district over to kind of help us out with that. Plus, I'm also a scumbag mayor. I kind of want to have, like, police people walking around the towns and being like, hey, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing in your house? Are you having a good time? Well, knock it off. You stop having a good time in Falcon's watch, buddy. So that's going to be my thing here going forward, because I'm obviously a scumbag. But there's 2 votes going on here at the moment. We have the new district, which I'm hoping passes, and then we also have the right to form labor unions. This actually showed up as a newspaper article, and people were trying to, vote on making their own labor unions, and I went ahead and I let it happen, so we'll see if it actually gets through the political process now. But for now, let's go over here to vote on new district here, and at the moment, it's looking pretty good in our favor. We have 21 swing votes, 23 in my favor right now, 17 firmly against me. I don't think this over here, this party is going to actually sway much at all for me. So what I'm thinking we definitely want to go after this party right here and get as many positive votes as possible, and let's see if we could probably swing this over to my way. So let's start off over here by appealing to the parties one last time. Mind you, this is the last type of appeal I can make, so it's not going to be as helpful as the very first appeal I made, obviously. But let's see, the Physiocratic Party is indeed fully in our favor. I'm not going to bother them. I know I have them in my pocket. I know, it sounds very scummy, but whatever. They're in my pocket, goddammit. Over here we have the Free Democratic Party, which is the one that's firmly against it. I have a goodwill of 3 with them at the moment, which is what you use to, sway them over to your side. I suppose I could give it a try, but let's go over here and do a demand. You demand the Free Democratic Party that their councilors support you on this issue. What do you say to them? Most citizens support this view. Ask them to reconsider one last time. Let's go with the first one over here, and hey, not too bad, not too bad. So we got a +4 effect right now, and let's see, we lost the 3 goodwill points we had with them, but those do build up over time, which is the reason why you want to be kind of like, you want to pick your battles when you actually want to sway them or not, because it's also good to actually have some goodwill points saved up for a really important matter down the line. So that's done. I somehow have now 19 votes against me as opposed to the 17 I originally had. Well, I guess a lot more of them now are also in the swing area, so that's fine. So that's fine, whatever. We did that one, and now the last one we look at is the National Cerealian Party, which is right here. I need to get them into the approval, like, really heavily. So I have only one goodwill point with them at the moment, because I think I bothered them for the labor unions as well. So let's see what these bad boys there. The main political agenda is to promote the Cerealian desire for autonomy and self-governing. Okay. So let's come over here and let's do a plead with them, and what I'm going to do here is, can't you see how this would benefit our city? And it kind of brought them over a little teeny tiny bit, and we lost the last goodwill point we had with them, but at least we're in the positives, or we're breaking even, but we're not in the negatives, which is actually fine. And I don't think I'm going to bother this party over here, because they're already firmly on our side, so I think we're fine here. This is all we can really do at this point, just kind of like hope for the best. So let's come over here to vote in the district and begin the voting phase. And let's see how this goes for us. Oh, I think we might just win it. Yeah, we did. Haha. So we got our second district up and running. The council starts to debate on the new district that you propose. Voting process 10. And we got it done. Very cool. Everybody happy about it? Some of them aren't. You see those guys swinging in the air? Ah, get out of here. Rabble, rabble, rabble. We don't like it. Rabble away. Well, too bad, because I got that district done. So let's go back over here to the city view, and there you guys have it. We now have Beachside District, and we have Beachdale as well, which will start populating here pretty soon. Now, this is going to be ideally more a residential area, because we did need a lot more people to kind of start coming in, blooming this civilization we're trying to build and all that other stuff here. So this is going to be definitely very residential based, which is the reason why I put the police district here, so they feel very safe going forward. So that's going to be pretty cool. As you can see over here now, we're at an 8 over here. Happiness is still a 2, so we have to work on that going forward. The average social life is actually really low. I believe that's because of the telegraphs. We do need to research that here pretty soon, but we're working here on gas infrastructure, which I'm hoping, you know, gives my people some lights. You know, I want to see the nights over here lit up, having a good time. Gas infrastructure. The city administration is pondering between the different types of gas streetlights. Do you choose the Anglo-Saxon model, the Parisian model, or the Viennese model? That's very interesting. I'd be lying to you if I told you what the difference was, because, you know, I'm a stinking American who lives here with just regular lampposts left and right. I'm not really sure about what is looks nice and whatnot. So let's just go over here with, I don't know, I think Paris is actually, from the pictures, I've never been to Paris, but it looks very pretty from what I've seen, so let's go with the Parisian model, why not? So what is this going to do for us? Bonus to physical environment, and also bonus to physical environment. So decorated gas streetlights and the gas streetlight +1. Okay, cool. We're still at a -1, by the way, but I'm hoping that'll build up over some time. So business on recession paper. Oh, that's no good. Recession is never a good thing, man. I know it all too well. I know it all too well here in the U.S., man. Alrighty, so let's see. Free Democratic Party appeal to the National Cerealian Party. That's going to be for the labor union, which is almost here, by the way. Let's actually speed it up here and see if we could possibly... There you guys go, building some towns and everything. Very ideal. Let's speed it up here. I want to see this voting thing actually get underway over here. Ooh. I love how the game looks at nighttime. It looks so pretty. Alright, so let's see. This should be done now. Let's go check it out. So, this is going to be a very, very tough, I guess, policy to get through over here. As always, the Physiocratic Party, I do believe that's what it is done firmly in my favor. National Cerealian swing, and these fuckers every single time. Party goal is -10, so that's the reason why they're a little bit down about the entire thing. You guys are doing alright, the appeal influence is a -2, and this is the reason why you're doing so good, because the party goal is very high with you guys. So, this has already taken place once, I do believe, so let's see about appealing to the parties one time here. Physiocratic, I don't have to worry too much about them, so I'm going to hold on to those points. The Democratic Party all the way down here, they're at a 2 at the moment. Now, this is going to be for the citizens. The people are the ones who asked me for this labor union thing, so if we pass this, the people will be a lot happier right now. This wasn't really something for me, it was just mostly to keep my people happy. So, I don't know if we should go after it firmly or not. We do have 2 points with the National Cerealian Party. They're the ones I really think I have to get into the approval side. So let's go over here with them, and let's do a demand if we can. If they respect you at all, they have to vote yes. If they oppose the stance on the issue, they oppose common sense. Do you guys oppose common sense? Kind of. It wasn't that big of a swing, really, but okay. We do have 1 goodwill point with them still, at the very least. This isn't really looking too great here, but let's see. Let's go over to the Free Democratic Party right now, and let's do a plead with them. And let's say that most citizens agree with this. Kind of helped a little bit. I really should have just saved those points. It really didn't do much for us. Well, there you go. That's all I really can do. I can mess around with the Physiocratic Party, but I am pretty sure they're going to be voting on our side anyway. So let's go over here to right to vote, and let's begin the voting. Let's see what happens over here. This is all on you guys. Oh, that's going to be a very, very close one. Oh, it passed by one single vote. Wow, wait, that was very, very tough. These fuckers have a lot of swag over here, a lot of say in the whole issue, I gotta say. Anyway, we now have a +2 to social life, so that's gonna help us out quite a bit. As I mentioned, this was mostly for the people. So +2 to social life. We also have brain power production added to the buildings, very excellent, and another bonus to social life. Hey, pretty cool. So now we exit out of here. My birds are going crazy outside. You guys keep it down over there, right? You don't want angry Falcon scumbag mayor to go out there and yell at you, because I will. The last person who badmouthed him ended up in prison, and he died a month later under mysterious circumstances, man. Anyway, a newspaper has appeared. You should always catch up with the latest headlines to know what is happening in the world around you. The news on the left side of the newspaper is always something important. You're damn right it is. So, unions are now legal. Labor union station was ratified today, lifting restrictions on workplace associations. With unions legal and tolerated, many expect vigorous campaigns for workplace and worker right reforms. Make no mistake, this will be the end of industry and our fair union. Unions are breeding ground for leftist radicals and criminals, says one highly placed industrialist. He would say that. Alrighty. Ooh, look at that boost to the people, though.
The porch light is burned out,
Stop it.
and I can't see
Stop it. This is that surprise speech that I talked about last time. It just popped out of nowhere and just scared the shit out of me. Phooey! The porch light is burnt out and I can't see whether it's dark outside or not, says Dave Beard. So now we have gas streetlights, we have gas lighting, we have the cobblestone road surfaces, decorated gas streetlights, gas infrastructure, and chemicals as well. Let's go back to the progress cloud here. And now we have trains. We should probably start working on that, by the way. Gas infrastructure is now done as well. So what I think there's other levels to it too, right? No? Well, actually, the progression would be down here. We have the Bessemer process, which will give us what? Increased sales in certain industries, and we also have, you can select the density of the district. Down over here, this is what we just finished, you would open up sanitation. Hey, that's actually very good for the way of life, huh? And also maybe the average health. Safety authorities, what do you give me? Oh, clinic. Oh, okay, I think we need this one, right? I think we definitely have to go with this one. Now, if you'll notice as well, because people are now smarter, they're happier about stuff, this used to be 40 to actually get it researched, now it's dropped over to 34, so the higher brain power is happening, the more people are happy, the faster things progress and actually get research as well. So from 40 we dropped to 34, which is actually pretty good. But I think clinic would be very ideal because you can see right here, the average health is terrible. My people are dying left and right, I'm going to say. So let's come over here to safety authorities, and it'll give us safety authorities, tobacco licensing, alcohol licensing, clinics, work safety act, and the clinic. Well, I'm actually more interested in the clinic. I'm not sure if I want you guys drinking and smoking. The goal here is to keep you guys alive for as long as possible. I don't think drinking and smoking is actually too ideal for that. Now, I say that being a person who indulges in the liquor himself, but still, I mean, I understand the downsides of it, but on occasion, you just gotta have some fun, huh? Anyway, upgrade the infrastructure. You have unlocked an infrastructure upgrade. They are upgrades to districts that provide various benefits and bonuses to a district's residents and companies. Infrastructure upgrades can be added when creating a new district or added later by modifying an existing one. Okay, so, you want me to click over here, do you? Let's pause here momentarily, let's slow it down if we can as well, and let's actually click on Beachdale. And let's find out what's happening here. So, we are still populating this area, it's taking a while, but as you can see over here, a lot of unhappy people. Why'd you guys build so far away from the police station? You could have just hang out over here and be protected all the time. Well, anyway, let's see here. Zoning density is low. It's going to be, as I mentioned, very highly populated when it comes to residential areas. Commercial's very low, industrial's like, no, non-existent at the moment. I've made that very low for a reason because our RCI, I guess, demand was actually quite low for it, so it was mostly people just needing residential areas, honestly. Infrastructure is 2, the happiness is 2, residence is 194. Party support, we're looking at, is that the National Soralian? No, that's the Free Democratic Party, if I'm right. This is the Physiocratic, and this is the Soralian, if I'm right. Okay, well, let's modify this district here very quickly, and let's see what's happening now. Industry demand is really low. I think we're doing pretty good here for now. I'm just going to confirm the zoning. This is the infrastructure view. Some infrastructure can be built right away, others require infrastructure grid before they can be built. Some infrastructure provide wheel of life values to citizens, others are something that companies require. So we want to click on the gas grid. Electricity, one of the main infrastructure demands for companies. Electricity also unlocks a lot of other infrastructure options for the district. So let's go ahead over here and activate this grid. Now you can see that some new items appeared on the list. If you want, you can add them as well. The companies need the grid to operate better, but the other infrastructure items usually also help the residents. When you're ready to proceed, go vote. Okay, so at the moment we have add more and or continue to overview. So we can confirm this. We did the gas infrastructure, which is actually very ideal. We have the road grid infrastructure as well. I do believe that's all we really want to do here. Placing services, let's see, this is the infrastructure here. I think with the infrastructure, I'm fine, and then it'll take me over to services. Now, as I mentioned, we do have grammar school over here. We have police station over here. Now, the more services you add, the harder it is for you to get this bill to pass. As you can see at the moment, National Sorelian and Free Democratic Party are very firmly against what I'm doing over here, this modification. So, you could find out how they're doing. Like, if I go back over here and I unclick gas infrastructure, deactivate this grid. That's fine. I just want to show off to the people what I'm talking about, game. Oh, it didn't actually move. So they have no say on, they don't really care about this, but normally when you activate or deactivate a certain type of service, this will actually move based on whatever you want to add to it. So I wanted to show that off, but apparently it's fine. So for now, let's actually just let this run over here in place so we actually get some more money built up, because we are actually quite broke at the moment because we've been doing a lot of building over here as well. Maybe it might time to actually increase the taxes one more time over here. I'm pretty sure people will be really happy about that one. The Sorelian Gazette, a golden future. The world is entering a boom that shall never end, despite all the others having done so. An economic boom is simply when everything everywhere is going well. Productivity and sales increase, trade grows and accelerates, sometimes even wages increase. Most economists refer to this as a bullish market and warn that booms and busts come in cycles. They damn well do, alright. You can't have an upswing after a downswing, or vice versa here. We have a strange gift. Let's find out what this is all about. Is that a fucking alpaca? What are you supposed to be? You've been sent a gift from some tropical Caribbean island. When you go to the port to collect it, you find that the gift is a live... Oh, it's a llama, not an alpaca. Sorry, I'm not the best animal person out there. A live llama with a short note attached to it. Congratulations on your mayorship. I wish you a long and successful career. As a token of my goodwill, I've sent you Hector. Treat him well. Sincerely yours, Penultimo. Accept a gift? No, give the llama to a local farmer. Yes, you know what? Let's give this to the local farmer. The farmer was happy to receive Hector. He plans to start producing llama wool. Ha ha! So we got plus to the textiles, baby. Alrighty. I mean, I figure, what do I need a llama for, man? Am I just gonna run around? I'm gonna basically hang out the entire districts going left and right. We're just riding the llama left and right. How you guys doing here, huh? What are you doing, Mr. Falcon Mayor? Oh, you know, just riding my llama left and right. What do you got to say about that, huh? Safety authorities, what's happening here? The administration is preparing for the establishment of professional safety authorities. Do you want them to focus on police force, fire department, or clinics? Honestly, I do want clinics because our health lifestyle is actually quite bad. So let's go to clinics with this one here. So we got a +1 in the clinic, okay. And we also have change in monthly city fund expenses, -25. Well, I really need to get into the positives when it comes to our health lifestyle here, so I think that was definitely worth it. So let's go to ×4 really quickly, and I really want this district to get up and running here pretty soon. Accusations of incompetency? Alright, motherfucker, send this guy to jail too, okay? I've already made my decision right now. The Free Democratic Party wins the election yet again. That's the people who are normally firmly against me, if I'm right, so... them winning over and over is no good. The Physiocratic Party is one I get along with pretty well, but they came in second with a difference of 15%. You know, they've been moving up, though. I think they've been moving up, because the first one was actually quite bad. Slavery is banned, owning humans is now illegal. Okay, that's very good. Modern Prometheus reaches Squarelia. Okay, well, good. No need for you guys to have slaves here anymore, okay? We're well beyond that, okay? We're a very developed society here. Accusations of incompetency. Oh, this is the Physiocratic Party. I thought me and you guys were cool, though. The chairman of the Physiocratic Party accuses you of being incompetent, probably because you have just had a disagreement with him. Oh, that's very selfish of you, my friend. Call the Physiocratic Party a bunch of fools. I will get +2 to cruel and -2 soft, and let the insult go this time. +2 to soft, -2 to cruel. Well, both of them are the same result, huh? I'm gonna call them a fucking bunch of fools, actually. Well, you know what? They're the ones that normally go with me, so I'm wondering if I call them a bunch of fools, will it kind of sway the Democratic Party and sway aliens towards my side? Or am I just shooting myself in the foot by screwing over the people who normally help me pass bills? You know what? Let's just let it go this time. Nah, fuck it. You know what? Scumbag Falcon Mayor doesn't take lightly to that. There you go. Oh, it happened. I told you guys. -2, -2. What about the other parties? What, they don't... Come on, other parties? I'm giving it to these fuckers for you.
Safety.
Nobody came around for me.
Accident.
Here we have the surprise speech yet again. Safety doesn't happen by accident. Anonymous. So now we have the safety authorities, alcohol licensing, work safety act, clinics, and tobacco licensing. I'm very happy about the clinics now, so we'll try to get some of those up and running. We're still at -2 here. So with this done, what do we have here? The rights of man, we have sanitation would be very ideal too. You know what, let's do telegraph though. It'll be something we can get done pretty fast, and I think that this will boost companies. It'll unlock the shoe store. You gotta have some shoes, man. You gotta wear the fly's latest kicks that are in style. So let's go telegraph right here. Start that research. Go back to the city view. And go to city council. You have unlocked your first edict. Edicts are rules, regulations, and policies related to specific topics. Active effects vary depending on edicts. Edicts can, for example, alter the wheel of life values of certain citizen groups, or certain municipal services affect companies of certain business areas. Let's move to the city council and see what the edicts have available. Alrighty, you got it. Let's pause here momentarily, and let's go here to the city council. How you guys doing again, huh? Do all of you hate me now? Probably. So we have to choose an edict to view. Let's come down here. Edicts regulate the behaviors and freedoms of both citizens and companies. Okay. That's for all categories. This will be for business, this will be for citizens. Moral, we have welfare. We have a lot of options here. Administration, environment. Let me tell you, this game is very in-depth. There is so many fucking little tiny options involved with everything you do. Alright, I really got to get my head wrapped around it. So after, if you guys want to see some more, I'm going to probably play a lot of this off camera so I'm comfortable when we have the full release come by. Let's come over here to available edicts though. Proposed to regulate certain aspects of the society. So we have the safety authorities, we have the tobacco licensing, alcohol licensing, and the Work Safety Act. This will be for all categories, obviously. This will be business related only. So where does the work... Or wait a second. Work safety is going to be what? Oh, the safety authorities. That's going to be... Moral, welfare. Here we go. Administration. Right. Well, let's just do all of the ones that are available here at the moment. And we'll kind of delegate with that. I guess over here you could choose which one you want to actually work on. The edict info shows the changes this edict would cause, the price it takes to push it through, and a political compass showing party support and opposition. You can propose one if you wish. So for instance, right now the safety authorities will give us the medical sector is wide-ranging and specialized, covering everything from hospitals to general practitioners, alternative therapists to medical research. It relies heavily on licensing and government-mandated and approved education. Currently, no one body oversees all medical services. The creation of an executive authority for testing and approval in all health fields would enable simple, effective vetting and regulation in the medical sector. As you can see right here, we have physiocratic kind of in the green, swinging, and then we have... it's not too bad. This isn't really too bad for this one down here. Voting process would be 12, huh? Okay, and this will give us, what, +2 to clinics, which is something we definitely need so badly here, because we're still in the negatives with that one. So that won't be very good. The change in middle-class workplaces were this one too? Okay. So I like this one a lot, but before we actually choose one, let's check out the tobacco licensing. Over here, it seems like we don't really have the physiocratic on our side. But this would give us what? Sales demand, 5% increase. Change in monthly city fund expenses, 55%. Sales demand, 5%. And sales demand, 5%. This will be for what? Okay. Well, we have that one. We have alcohol licensing as well. 5%. This one would be easier to get through. It seems like everybody loves alcohol here. No question about that. What about Work Safety Act? Not too hard to get by as well. I really want to focus on the safety authorities, though. That's going to be my main concern. So let's do this one first. That's going to be my main thing. I really want to get health up and running here in my society. So let's propose this one. And we definitely have to use our goodwill points for this one easily. The introduction of a health and safety law oversight authority. So let's come over here to view the proposal first. And I actually already read that. So let's just start this one here. Now that being said, we don't have to stop here. We could actually push multiple ones of these going through as well. Now the tobacco licensing did give us a little bit more income coming forward, which would be very useful as well. Let's propose this one. And this one's going to be really hard to get through, however, as you can see. So let's cancel momentarily. What about alcohol licensing? What if I propose this one here? A bit more split, but it's possible. The tobacco one's the one that's kind of really difficult. I don't see this one getting through at all, man. That is not happening. You know what? Let's just do alcohol licensing for now. And Work Safety Act, what about you? That one will be very easy as well. So let's hit those right there. Alrighty. I think with this guy, I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a like. I will try to do another video and see how far this Era 1 actually runs through for now. And again, as I mentioned, if you want to see some more when the game fully comes out, do let me know in the comments and by leaving a like. I will catch you next time.